This week Fianna Fáil is using our private members' time in the Dáil to highlight the credit union sector and the major challenges that the credit union sector are facing at this time. It is our view that the credit union movement is under sustained attack from a combination of excessive regulation and bureaucracy and a completely indifferent approach from government. There's a very clear lack of a strategy for the future growth and development of the credit union sector, and I think that is evidenced in no small way by the really onerous lending restrictions that the credit union movement is under at this point in time. 52% of all credit unions in the country currently have lending restrictions. Some of them are limited to loans of no greater than €10,000, for example. It is proposed that there would be a cap on the amount of savings that any individual could keep with their local credit union of €100,000, which of course also corresponds with the deposit guarantee scheme. And that really, I think, symbolises the approach of the central bank and the government to the credit union movement, and it's a statement of a complete lack of confidence from government and the credit union and the central bank towards the credit union movement. And in our view, a number of steps need to be taken now to put the movement on a sustainable footing, because certainly it is our fear, talking to a number of credit unions all over the country and looking at the immense pressure that they are under, that in years to come the movement will be a shadow of its former self if nothing changes and nothing is done. And that's why through our private members' motion we are calling for a plan for the rejuvenation of the credit union movement, which has served this country well for well over a half a century. And now more than ever, we need credit unions in communities right around the country to provide badly needed competition for the banks and the banking system. And at a time when bank branches have been closed all over the country, credit unions are needed to provide that essential backstop of support for families all over the country.